And the
Nope,
slider
that's a ball.
just misses. Three-0 down. And that's in for a strike. That's a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Swing and a miss. The high heat, too much on that one. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Mullins takes it in for the out. That's out number 2.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Rob Refsnyder stands in now and watches strike 1. This one smoked on its way out of here. He crushes that one to center field. The Mariners strike first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Line drive, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
That is good. The left fielder, Randy.
Now it's Randy Arozarena.
No, that's down.
The 1-0.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are high. Energy in the ballpark. And you help to quiet that down a little bit.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
The first baseman, number 12, John Miller.
Right through there for a strike.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
2 on, 2 outs. And that's
off the plate.
The inside edge. And the count is 1-1. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in Game 4 of this ALDS. It's a base hit. Here's Rodriguez trying to score. Head first slide, and he's safe. And they take a 2-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So here's Bader now. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And it is gone. Harrison Bader hits one out. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add on. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing. Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Swings through it for the K. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And the lead is now 5-0. This is the American League Division Series on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And taking the ball for Seattle, Shane Bieber. What do we need to know here?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start for beginning.
Kel Garcia steps in for the Royals.
Ball one.
The 1-0.
Well, when you come off a tough one-run loss in the postseason, you'll be looking back at the opportunities that you missed in the previous game and make sure that you don't miss them in this one.
This one in the air, right field. And that drops foul. The 2-1. Out to short. Crawford sends it to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. Saying they got their work cut out for them. Down a busload already in this one.
And a manager does not want to see his hitters going to the plate swinging like it's a home run derby. He wants hitters to put together quality at bats, play the game that you've been playing and that you've been taught to play with this organization, and go out there and move the line. If you do that, you're going to score some runs. Maybe you don't win this ball game, but at least you have some momentum to carry into the next one.
That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 9.
And next up for the Royals.
Ball four, take the base.
Now pitching for the Royals, number 57, Lugo.
You're out. Ball four, take your base. Out. Out. That's ball four. 3. You're out. 3. Out. 3. Ball four, take the base.
Jonathan India at the plate. Grounded out his first time up.
India.
Up and in, and that's ball one. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that's the third out. Royals wind up leaving them loaded. They're down 10-0. Game 4 of the division series. And stepping in for the Mariners.
Now pitching for the Royals.
You're out.
Number
3.
41.
Out. Out. You're out. 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 You're out. Out.
Now pitching for the Royals.
Ball four, take your base.
26.
So bases all loaded up. Harrison Bader up next for the Mariners. He's already homered in this game. That's ripped into the outfield. Base hit into center field. In comes the run from third to add on. It's an RBI single, and they extend their lead.
With the bases juiced, he refused to get pull happy. He stayed within himself, drove the ball to center field. That'll get across a run.
And this one gets away and can't squeeze it. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Bases loaded, nobody out here in Game 4 of this ALDS. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield. In situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
All loaded up, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Swings through that one.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I'll tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Payoff pitch. Swing, and he popped it up. He's got it. 1 away.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Ha-Seong Kim.
All loaded up. Ha-Seong Kim up next for the Mariners. He's already homered here in this one. This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 16-0.
You know, more than 100 grand slams are hit every season in baseball, but they're still exciting every single time. A great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple, so stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. John Schreiber gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
Nick
Royals,
Mears comes on now.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Game 4 of the division series. We go to the 8th.
3. Out. Out.
Now pitching
3.
number 54,
Out.
Jose.
3.
Back to the top of the order. Here's the Mariners' leadoff man, J.P. Crawford.
That's ball 4. Take. You're out.
Back here at Kauffman Stadium. Bottom of the ninth. Cedric Mullins steps in for the Royals. And first offering is fouled off. Line drive. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Royals, the right fielder,
Swing and a bouncer, but it kicks foul. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Swing and a high fly ball to right. Tracks it down for the out. Two-way down.
up next for the Royals, the third baseman.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Jose Suarez out of the game, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Ian Hamilton. He's into the game with the bases empty. Last chance for the Royals. Now the third baseman, Michael Garcia.
Ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Bobby Witt Jr. on deck for the Royals. And that's ball four.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. The Royals with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of inning number 9. That one misses. Going to count 1 and 2. Hamilton is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
This team played extremely well to force this series into a Game 5. It's just like the Game 7. You win or go home. That Game 5 should be a lot of fun to watch.
Here's another look at the numbers from this shutout victory.
Well, it takes a team effort to produce a shutout. I mean, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.